Okay, we'll get to Mamdani next. But Dan, what's your overall take? And Sean and the president say it's mostly about these idiosyncratic states. What do
Sure.
you say?
I mean, it's ridiculous. You can't intentionally say that you're the sun that the entire world revolves around and then wash your hands of it. The problem is this all matches the surveys of Trump. He is I've said this and you guys have kind of tried to poo-poo this. He's underwater on the economy. He's underwater on inflation. He's underwater on the tariffs. He's underwater on immigration. Everything. Now people say, "Oh, the Democrats are worse." Well, in this instance, our candidates are not. So I agree, Winston Sears wasn't great, but Jack Ciattarelli went backwards massively.
You're right. No, no,
Trump,
that yeah.
Trump. So I mean, I think one thing Republicans tried to run 2024's races, and it didn't work. And what the Democrats did was focus on the economy, minimize social issues, except for abortion, and work in Trump. And all three of them, and I'll say three being Virginia, New Jersey, and a little bit even in New York City. I think you said it before, the suburban energy, the non-white working class voters that swung back. Again, what did Latinos say in 2024? Inflation, economic opportunity. What did young black men say? Inflation, economic opportunity. Trump is underwater by almost 20 points on both those issues. So if Trump was popular, they would have leaned into it, but he's not. So it's a problem.
And Dan, is Trump on the ballot next year?
No, he's not. Well, yeah, actually, I disagree.
Well,
Trump will make himself on the ballot
more than he did this time.
He makes it. No, even now.
Well, what I'm saying is he didn't campaign in Virginia and New Jersey.
But
He will
Mark,
presumably campaign.
every day is all about Trump because by Trump's choice, it is the attention economy, right?
Understood.
He's the master of it.
What I'm saying is he's not literally on the ballot.
Oh,
and
sure, of course.
the history of Trump since 2016 is he can't
Correct.
drive people to turn out.
Well,
as
yeah, no,
much.
absolutely. But I also go back to this, and I've said this repeatedly. Trump barely won in 16, he barely lost in 20, and he barely won in 2024. For all the MAGA people who said he had a blowout, he did not. You want to know what a blowout is? Look at New Jersey and Virginia. You win by 10 points, you blow out. He didn't win a single swing state by 10 points.
If the Democratic Party is going to have the coalition of the ascendant and suburban voters,
right,
they're gonna win.
But that said, if I'm a Democrat, this is the best day since 2020 that we've had. You could argue maybe 2022 when we did less bad than we thought we would do. But I wouldn't get too carried away. Like now we're going to have to deliver, these candidates are going to have to show up. But I also would say this. You had two moderate candidates that won. One of the things we were saying was that the party energy for the moderates was not there. Well, it turned out it was. It was. And I think, Sean, the attacks about a socialist in New York City, Mamdani got 50.5%. Cuomo and Sliwa combined got 49.
That to me, by the way, I said margins would matter. That's a big deal. The idea that he got a majority, not a plurality, matters.
But it also means about half the city, even in New York City. So, I mean, look, we need
good energy. For you guys.
Yeah.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.